on our way to Paisley, but this journey begins at Whitecraigs, Newton Mearns. Let's go. We're to Glasgow Central and then we'll head on to Paisley. Okay, so we're at Glasgow Central now. I'm getting the 1:30 train to Ayr, but I'm getting off at Paisley Gilmer Street. It is now about 1:19, actually 1:20. Platform 14, let's head there. It's going to be really busy here later on because at the time of filming, Scotland are playing Greece at Hampden. I'll be watching that later in Paisley. I'm heading for a wee bit of live music. Watch to the end if you want, you'll see where I end up. One of the best bars in Paisley for live music. They've got a band on today that I've seen quite a few times. Just got the train there from Whitecraigs. I forgot to check how much it was. I think it was about £5, and it's the same price almost for singles or returns, but I've got a lift back, so we'll just head to Paisley. Just come off that train there. So yeah, very busy for a Sunday actually. Not normally as busy as this at Glasgow Central on a Sunday. Don't suspect Paisley's going to be busy. I think that's going to be really quiet. Town centre. You never know, I suppose, but I would doubt it. So, right to Paisley Gilmer Street. Probably do a wee walk down the High Street. Might end up going down New Street. We'll wait and see. I can already see there's quite a lot of people going to the Scotland game here. Get the Scotland stuff on. Cut through here. A bit quieter. A few guys with the kilts on as well. Right, so platform 14. And this terminates at Ayr. A wee shout out to train driver Fulton I just met the other day in Glasgow. Thanks very much for watching the channel. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's go through here. Scan this. Okay, we are through the barrier. Just checking I'm on the right train here. Yeah, platform 14 calling at Paisley Gilmer Street. First stop. This takes 9 minutes from Glasgow. It's really, really quick. Johnson, Kilwinning, Irvine, Troon, Prestwick Airport, which has done many videos from on another channel. We're not going to the airport today, but we are heading to my hometown of Paisley. Right, let's get on the train. I'll see you at Paisley Gilmer Street. Arrived at Paisley Gilmer Street. It's pretty busy here, a lot of people going up to Glasgow. Right, let's head out of here. On the train there, and do you ever get people on the train who just speak like so loud? And I heard the most disturbing conversation between two ladies, which I won't repeat here. It was honestly pretty alarming. Anyway, let's go round the corner. I'll show you this wee mural round the corner when you arrive in Paisley. We're going to head out that way towards the last post. Witherspoons used to be the old post office. Some Paisley icons on the wall here, which I've showed in quite a few videos before. Obviously we've got William Wallace. Obviously that's a link to Elderslie just down the road. Iconic Paisley Abbey. You might know the history of Paisley, the burning witches and stuff like that as well. Everybody from Paisley, it's called a buddy. Robert Tannahill, famous for the mills. If you ever want to see a really good documentary on the history of the mills, it's on BBC Scotland. The town that Thread built is really interesting. Fulton Mackay from Porridge. Hillman Imp, which they used to do at Linwood. Family used to work there, my grandpa. The Russell Institute, and the famous Jerry Rafferty at Baker Street, and all sorts of classic hits. So that's what you first see when you come into Paisley. It's a very good mural. Let's head outside. It's about 20 to 2, quarter to 2 actually. During the week there'll be people here checking tickets, but not so much at the weekend. Don't expect really anybody to be about here in the afternoon. It's always pretty empty, I think, on a Sunday. So that's the old post office, the last post. Had a few beers in there with Scott from Planes, Trains and Everything. Check out his great channel on YouTube. He's got well over 100,000 subscribers now. Some very interesting videos. And a lovely guy as well. And a fellow St Mirren fan, so you have to go in and support him. Give him a wee subscribe. So round the corner we've got Moss Street and the club bar. I need to check and see if Uncle Jack's in here actually. Bit early for him to be in here today, I don't think he's been yet. There's the club bar there, okay. I think we're going to head round this way, but yeah, we'll head round this way. Piazza Shopping Centre. Wee trip down memory lane for everybody who's joined the channel for the first time. All we do in this channel is walks, and there's nothing complicated. I'll just show you what to expect if you're coming to any places in Scotland. This is a good wee bar here. They do live music. Showing the Scotland game later on. It's called The Keg. We've got happy hour midweek, 3 to 5. There's a car coming here, even though I thought this was pedestrianised, but no, it's not at the weekend. I think you can come through here at the weekend. The wee cafe on the right hand side that was changed name, it used to be open for years. And here we've got the Trinity of Bookies, Paddy Power, William Hill, Ladbrokes. Right, St Mirren fans, here's a good St Mirren bar for you, okay? The Bank House, used to be known as Sportsters as well. St Mirren bus runs from there, and you'll always find St Mirren fans in there on match day, especially. Cenotaph on the right hand side. Now we're basically going to approach the high street now. Not sure whether they go straight downhill, down St Mirren Brae, or they go right. They should be doing something with this high street. Sad to see this, and obviously Paisley used to be so thriving many years ago. Even when I was younger, really pretty busy. I didn't even bother getting to Glasgow much, I was always in Paisley. But now, this is old Buttons used to be. Really sad. They need to be doing something to generate businesses in here, whether they're offering them incentives or rates or whatever. I just don't know what they need to do really to get it back up and running. But yeah, it's a bit sad. Paisley Town Hall. Now that programme I was talking about, the town that Threadbuilt, you see some very interesting people on there speaking about how the mills used to basically fund a lot of these historic buildings. We've got the Paisley Abbey just behind there as well. The church, there's the town hall bells going off, the church bells, town hall bells. And then just right at the end of the road, we've got the Coates Memorial. So that's JP Coates as well, another link to the mills. At one point, Paisley used to be home to, I think, the third biggest company in the world, employing tens of thousands of people, and the headquarters were basically in Paisley, with the famous Anchor Mills and the Ferguson Mills. But nowadays, it's a lot quieter. It will be busier here. If you come here on a Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a lot busier. But yeah, definitely a lot quieter than it ever used to be. Paisley Shopping Centre on the left hand side. That is really quiet as well. Some guy with the loudest phone in the world there. He's got that on. This is where the post office has moved to. Post office used to be in the last post where the Witherspoons is now. You'll find it in W.H. Smith. I don't even know if it's open on a Sunday. I think it is possibly. Next door to Sports Direct. I always find it sad to come back to Paisley and come down this wee bit. When we go down New Street, it begins to get a wee bit more vibrant, and up towards here we've got the university. A lot of places are a bit busier. But round about here, yeah, it's pretty sad to see, I have to be honest with you. There's still some cracking pubs in Paisley. We just passed the Piazza Centre at the back of there. You've got the Swan, really good pub for live music. Next to it you've got a Tile Bar, where I went on the bus to St Mirren Cup final in 1987. There's the Black Rooster, the Vietnamese place here as well. Council working on a Sunday, surprised at that. Just up here on the left hand side, one of the most famous bars in Paisley. Most people call it the Wee House, but I think it's the Wee Hoff actually. Quite a nice wee friendly pub. A couple of other pubs up there do live music as well. The old Paisley Uni, just at the end there, that I spent 4 years at. 4 years. A long time ago. And this is New Street. Now New Street used to be absolutely thriving. It's still got some good bars and stuff in it, especially some old bars. When I was watching the documentary on Paisley last night, they filmed it obviously a few years ago, and they showed some archive footage of many years ago of people in the Bull Inn on the left hand side, one of the oldest pubs in Paisley. I think it might be the oldest pub in Paisley. And over here they were also doing filming in Castelvici. They're speaking to some of the old mill workers. Famously, Castelvici is open later on, do fish and chips and all that stuff, obviously usual. Quite nice, one of the nicer chippies I'd say. That's owned by Paolo Nutini's parents. And obviously outside here we've got the wee buddy Walk of Fame, Paolo Nutini. He's got his own wee star, or square, outside his parents' fish and chip shops. That's pretty cool. That's the Bull Inn over there. Bull Inn's kind of historic pub, not changed much, got wee booths at the back, it's got character, quite a good selection of ales and stuff as well. Again, I think possibly you get a discount with a St Mirren season ticket, used to anyway, so mention that as well. Whiskey Joe's maybe open later on, I think. Actually, there's a few people in Whiskey Joe's just now. Didn't know it was already open. I don't know if this place is still open. There's only really one nightclub in Paisley now. There used to be 3 or 4, and that's down there. Everybody knows it's like Club 30 really, or I think they've changed the name over the years. Toledo Junction it used to be called, you remember that as well. Fantush upstairs is sort of a nightclub, it's not really very big or anything. This place gets busy later on. I think it's just called The Bar. They've not been very inventive with the name, it's called The Bar. Various deals on the drinks and stuff as well. Down there on the left we used to have the old Cafe Borgia, now called something else. That's Paisley Art Centre, just down there on the left as well. So this is Vienna's, that's what it's called now, but they're also doing afternoon discos for all the old ones like me, over 50s, etc. So they're doing it afternoon, 2:30 to 7:30, so you can get up the road early, get in your pyjamas and get to bed. There we go, Club 30 launching, just launched actually, 2:30 to 7:30. There's quite a few people doing this afternoon now. It's became more popular. Did you know that 1/3 of nightclubs since the year 2000 have shut in the UK? So nightclubs are kind of dying out. The young ones don't seem to be going them anymore compared to back in my day when everybody did still go to nightclubs. So that one we just passed there is the only nightclub really around about here, open late. So Paisley Art Centre, that's the back of the Paisley Centre. It'll be empty in there, so no point getting in. So it's really quiet, but you'll be surprised probably when we get round to where I'm going. Inside it'll be really busy probably. A wee bar down there for live music at the Cave, across the side street just up there to the right. Got a few shops, a few bars and restaurants there as well. And this is Shuttle Street. Does this guy get in here? I thought it was shut off for traffic, maybe it's not. They've reopened it back up. So this is Shuttle Street. This used to be one of the busiest streets in Paisley for nightlife. Many years ago, Fury Murray's was here. Now they've reopened it, it's called the Shuttle. They've got quite a few places inside, and at the end we're just going up to the Bungalow, which is pretty famous for live music. I think I meet my dad in there, I need to get my phone and check if he's on his way down. So we're just going out to the Bungalow. Band Bits and Pieces I think are on today, so it's really, it'll be busy. They're a good band, they're popular, and I think one of the guys in the band maybe watches the channel as well, so a wee shout out to Bits and Pieces. So that's the Bungalow. And then just round the corner is the iconic St Mirren murals, which we'll just show you in a wee second. So we'll go in here in a wee minute. This is a popular place, Jam Jar, a wee restaurant. I don't know if it's open on a Sunday. Yeah, it is, I think it is open on Sunday. That's the Bungalow. That's where we're going in. And then just down this wee side lane, we've got some fantastic artwork down here. Classic. John Lennon, that's him. It gets better, but it gets better because we get to the end here. You'll see some St Mirren legends here, plus Chick Young. I don't know if you can be a St Mirren legend, but we'll call you a legend anyway, okay? They've got wee market stalls on here sometimes at the weekend, called the Creative Hub. I don't get anything on today. Sometimes there's live music. Last time I was here, live music. Jerry Rafferty up on the wall there, absolute classic, isn't it? Look at this, this is my 1987 Cup winning team. Absolutely amazing. Tony Fitzpatrick there at the front. Fantastic, eh? Some real legends there. Camel Money, the goalkeeper. Absolutely amazing. It's Jimmy Bone, I think, who's the assistant manager at the time. Alex Smith, the manager. Amazing. I've got Jackie Copeland here. Actually, I met a viewer who met Jackie Copeland on holiday when I was in Tenerife recently. Said there's a gentleman. I'm sure he is. classic player. St Mirren, look at that, the logo, 1877. Chip Young next to it as well. A bit more artwork up here as well. Yeah, interesting place. Right, it's time to go into the bungalow, I think. We'll head back in. Can't beat that. That's the one mural, can you? Cannot beat that. Oh, what a day that was, 1987. It's a long time before we won another trophy. The League Cup. And that was over 10 years ago now, eh? Would the League Cup team, St Mirren fans, would the League Cup team beat the Scottish Cup team? I don't know. I've got my doubts about that. I think the Scottish Cup team would maybe beat them. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, time to go in the bungalow. Thanks for watching. It's a wee random one. I'm going to Paisley anyway, so I thought I'd just film a wee bit of Paisley. It's really quiet on a Sunday afternoon, but I'm sure the bungalow's going to be busy.
Thank you so much. Just let me know.